Congressman, I want to ask you about this because you went through the impeachment process. You saw the storyline that we were given. Just to read that opening line of Merrick Garland's appointment, that Hunter Biden has been under criminal investigation, by the way, by the same prosecutor, sleepy prosecutor, since 2019. To know that the country was being kept from that information, pretty frustrating, huh?
Yeah, I think the way you have to look at this is big picture. And we spoke about it on your podcast today, too, John, that the Republicans, with this Joe Biden impeachment inquiry that they're talking about, with Hunter Biden, they have to keep in mind the bigger picture here. And you know it quite well. And that is that this is a much larger criminal enterprise. So you have to kind of set aside, yes, they've been taking tens of millions of dollars, biggest political scandal in history, foreign agent issues, if all true, major scandal by itself. But how did we get here? Well, how we got here is you have to go back to the Obama administration, where they figured out how to corrupt the DOJ and the FBI, put their people in place, take people from one administration to the other, hide them during the Trump administration. That's really what's at hand here. And so the Republicans, the corruption issue, they're not going to throw Joe Biden in jail. They're not going to impeach Joe Biden. I mean, the House can vote to impeach, and yes, they can probably get the votes, but Joe Biden's probably not going to be the nominee anyway. So what they have to do is show the sunlight on this whole process as to how did we get here. This started during Obama-Biden, and it kept going. Of course, the Hillary Clinton campaign used some of these capabilities. We know that Obama himself, all of them knew about the Clinton Russia hoax. And remember, it was Obama who who asked for the intelligence community assessment that led ultimately to Robert Mueller. So then you fast forward what we're dealing with today to the Ukraine impeachment hoax, John, that you and I are very well familiar with. I was the top Republican during that Ukraine impeachment at the time. And for the people who don't know, John did a lot of really good reporting on that. John Solomon. And John, you were nearly run out of Washington, D.C. for that reporting that you had done. However, what they forget to talk about, they meaning the fake news and the left in this country, is it was actually Hillary Clinton who had planted a couple with the fake news, real stories, hit pieces on Hunter Biden dealing with what? Burisma, Ukraine. So the idea that, oh my God, nobody knew about this until 2019, John, that is bull. I'll stop there. It's total nonsense. They knew from late 2015, if not before. The DOJ, the FBI, they all knew it. So many of them were in on it, including so many people that we interviewed at the time, former State Department people, former ambassadors. They all knew. And look, between you and Judicial Watch, you guys have uncovered all of this evidence that the DOJ and the FBI, they knew about this in 2015, 16, 17, et cetera. So the whole idea now that he's been looking at this in 2019, nonsense. So this is used as a cover up. You've already seen Chairman Comer, I'm sure he'll say it on your show, and also Chairman Jordan. They have come out and clearly said that something smells here. I'm sure that the Republicans were asking for Weiss to come in and testify because Weiss is and has been part of the problem.